as you ought not to be prejudiced against, so you should be careful not to depend too much on a preacher or think more highly of him than you ought to think. For though this be an extreme that people seldom run into, yet preferring one teacher in apposition to another has often been of ill consequence to the Church of God. It was a fault which the great apostle of the Gentiles condemned in the Corinthians. For whereas one said, I am of Paul, another, I am of Apollos. Are ye not carnal, says he, for who is Paul and who is Apollos, but instruments in God's hands, by whom you believed? And are not all ministers sent forth to be ministering ambassadors to those who shall be heirs of salvation? And are they not all therefore greatly to be esteemed for their work's sake? The apostle, it is true, commands us to pay double honor to those who labor in the word and doctrine, but then to prefer one minister at the expense of another, perhaps to such a degree as when you have actually entered a church to come out again because he does not preach, is earthly, sensual, devilish. Not to mention that popularity and applause cannot but be exceedingly dangerous even to a rightly informed mind, and must necessarily fill any thinking man with a holy jealousy, lest he should take that honor to himself, which is due only to God, who alone qualifies him for his ministerial labors, and from whom alone every good and perfect gift cometh. Cephas,